Right, well, Gaffer, a week since Scunthorpe on Saturday, and now going into Newport, new month, a good unbeaten home record. Is there a challenge there for the lads?
Yeah, there is. I think looking back over the last month, we're quite content with the points tally we took. 2 points a game for the last 5 games. I think is quite a good return. But we want to maintain that. We're going, like you say, a new month, but it's a new set of challenges, and Newport away is as tough as any. It's a difficult place to go. They've got an excellent home record. We know of the challenge that will face us, so we have to be prepared to compete at the best level we can. But we have to remember to play our game as well, and make sure that we go there and express ourselves and show the quality we have within our team and our squad. I didn't think we did that last week until the second half, but once we did that, we created chances. We didn't have many against us, and that's how we have to start the games and play throughout. I think the players are in a good place. I think they know they've improved quite considerably in the last month. We just need to continue on that path of improvement. I think it's when I take stock, from a month ago, we have made the adjustments and improvements that I wanted to make, but obviously we're still not at our full potential. So that's the challenge for us all, to continue to improve and get better, both as individuals, but also obviously as a collective, because it's a team game.
How do you feel about the improvements so far? Obviously, you just said there's more to go, but so far, have you been quite pleased with the trajectory?
Yeah, I have, yeah, and I think the players that were here last season have understood it quicker, because obviously we played this way quite a few times last season for the majority of the season. So they've picked it up quite quickly. The other lads who weren't here last year, it's took them a few games to get up to speed with what we want, but they're intelligent guys. They're good footballers, so there'll be no issues there. And it's just making sure everyone who comes into the team understands what's expected of them. So we try to keep it really clear for them and be consistent with it. And I think that's the key for consistency and improvement. So the players, they know where we were a month ago, they know where we are now, and they know where we want to be in a month's time. So there's a lot of clarity in the players' thoughts, and I think that's the main objective we had. Those few weeks ago, we wanted the players to go into games with clear minds, and I think they are.
How are the minds feeling at the moment? It's quite a good vibe around.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, we had a good game behind closed doors during the week as well, where everyone played who didn't play last Saturday, and the performance was excellent. It was really good, exactly what we wanted. So the players that are not in the starting team at the moment are competing very, very well to get in that first team, because they know what's expected of them, and we know when they get their opportunity, they'll be ready for it. So everyone's up to speed physically, because they've been playing behind closed doors games, been training hard, and obviously the team hasn't changed much in the last 4 or 5 games. So all those boys are up to speed physically as well. And I think last week was a tough week. With 3 games in the week, and we didn't change the team that much, basically around performance rather than the physical output. And we've had a spare week this week to prepare for the weekend, and we're going to need everyone's full commitment and energy going into the game. It will be physical, it will be competitive, but we have to make sure that we compete at that level, and also remember there's a football there to control and pass and do the right things with. So that's our target for this weekend.
Extended Mark's emergency loan for another week early this week. Is that an indication as to the goalkeeping situation? Yeah,
like we said last week, Chris Neal's only started training with us fully for the last couple of days, and we're still unsure about his injury, whether he can sustain the sort of bombardment you would get in a full game. So because he's been out for such a long while, we never take major risks with players coming back from injury, because there's nothing worse for a player or a manager when a player's been out for a while and you rush him too quickly and he takes a step back, and the setback takes him back quite a few weeks. That's a big negative in our mind. So we want to just keep the trajectory going with his rehab and his return to training. And we know we've got an excellent goalkeeper that's come in and played 2 good games for us. So we're really fortunate to get someone of Mark's quality to step in, and he settled in really well. But that's where we are, and we'll just have to take it week by week, depending on Chris Neal's return to full fitness. But it was a significant injury he had, and we want to make sure he's fully fit before coming back in.
And the rest of the squad, as we were, Liam, Jack?
There's been a little bit of illness with a couple of players this week, so we're just going to just have a look at them and see how they are tomorrow before picking our final team, because like I said, we need as much energy as possible. We'll be going down to a tough venue, quite a few miles away, so we have to prepare right and make sure everyone's ready. So if those guys are okay, then there shouldn't be too many changes. But everyone else got through the game yesterday quite well, and the game last week. So we've got relatively the same sort of squad as we've had. So we're looking forward to the game. We know we'll be well supported down there by our supporters as well. I've seen a few of them at the youth game last night who said they were ready to travel. So we owe it to them to put on a good performance and hopefully get the right result for them as well as us.